You see, as Prime Minister Simon Ekpa exposed the zoo, he exposed the zoo a few days ago, and because of the fear of his exposition, they have gone to delete how they were busy. Kafasi Bundi Biafrans in Delta State. If you see, go to Simon Ekpa's page and make any picture. I can't even post the pictures here. This is to tell you that the Nigerian military are behind everything that is happening. They use the Boko Haram in the north and use the soldiers in the east. We know that, yes, that those people do not agree to be Biafrans. But at the same time, we must not allow these people continue in this path where they have to spoil all the effort that we have built. It's not done like that. We must be consistent in everything that we are doing, hurriedly, well prolonged, and looking out to ourselves on the effort we need. There's no two ways about it. Everything must be done in accordance the way it should be done. There's no two ways about it. So they have hurriedly deleted the video so that evidence will not be there for them, but they don't know that the moment they delete the video, that's the moment their friends will continue to, get themselves ready over the histories and over the effort that is being mandated. No two ways about it. It has to be one glorious call, one at the moment, and the other at the moment. So, no matter what they try to do, they have to face the full drums of the law. You see, the reason why this country continues to behave like this is that some selfish people have insisted that they want to hold this country down. So what happened in Delta? I heard that some soldiers were able some soldiers in Delta State. So ndị gburu some soldiers ahapụgokwa the town, ha gbapụgo ọsọ, ndị soja abịazie gbuwezie ndị innocent people. Just to show you some level of what it is. That these people will continue to deal with Biafrans the way they like. But what they don't know is that the Biafrans that you are dealing with have been blessed by God. Well, some Delta people say that they are not Biafrans, but some equally agree that they are Biafrans. So that's why we must support them. But let them understand these things that they do. That the journey has just begun. And as it has begun like that, it will continue to be thrown where it should be thrown. And that's what makes more sense. That's what makes more sense. Making sure that everything that we are putting together is becoming more interesting. It doesn't matter who is the spoiler, how do they spoil it, but what matters now is that their friends are already on the road. To picture ourselves and to help ourselves do the needful. It can only get better. That's just the truth. It can only get better. So whichever way they are trying to ridicule Biafrans, let them understand one thing. That one thing belongs to another and another belongs to another. and that's the production limits. The Prime Minister of Israel has responded with a heavy blow as he reminds the international bodies of the role they played during the Biafran War, how they abandoned Biafra and several kids were in war at the process. This is just a little beginning. Yes, this is just a little beginning, if we are not mistaken. He had said that he will not abandon his own brothers. Not today, not tomorrow, but every day he will always stand by his own brothers. That's one promise that he has made. He will always stand by his own brothers. And when I say brothers, I mean the Biafrans. There's no two ways about it. For a very long time, there have been this horrible misunderstanding from every angle. Even though we try our much as possible best to avoid any kind of cloud chasing that may want to lead to their lucrative attitude. Because Biafrans cannot continue in one way or the other to pretend that the best is not happening. That's where the energy lies. So no matter how they try to, spoil it for us, we must continue to hold ourselves clearly and undoubtedly. More wins, more progress, more joy. Even their procrastination can no longer work. And that's where the truth remains. And Biafra has become a place where each and every one of us will look at ourselves and tell ourselves the truth. There's no two ways about that. No two ways about that. It is to the restoration of Biafra that we all must agree that the mistakes our forefathers might have made, probably not having enough food supply, we're not going to repeat it. We always support Israel, whether they like it or not. We're a country that supports Israel because Israel have the background of our story. And if you think that the US are Israel or the Europe are Israel, go and ask again. You cannot change the history of people. That is the truth. So the harder you try to change the history, the more difficult it eludes. That's the message. The message is very, very simple. Tearing apart and winning together.